Right. Are we live? Not live. Recording. That's the one. Hell, it's been a hell of a long time since I've had to do this, so I don't remember. Evening, guys. Right. You know who I am. I'm Pete. I haven't had to say that for a long time. Where do I start? Well, it's been a couple of years, hasn't it? Actually, I think it's been about 4 years since I've done anything. Time's flown in that time. Flown in 4 years. An awful lot has happened. Good, bad, everything in between. And well, basically the bottom line of lots of things is I'm going to be coming back and doing some YouTube, some videos, some streaming and things like that. But it's not kind of as it used to be. It's not going to be Division, Destiny or anything like that. It's actually going to be me and Albie, and it's going to be good fun. We're gonna have a talk about that in a minute. But basically, before I do that, I want to go through the last couple of years because it's been a long few years. I have been away. It would be nice to obviously let everyone know who watches this why I've been away, where I've been away, what's been going on, and all the other jazz. So I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends, as some of you may know if you look in the background. I'm also going to be fidgeting a lot. I had a hip replacement 2 weeks ago, total left hip replacement, but we'll get onto that as well in a bit. So I'm going to be a bit fidgety, unfortunately. Yeah, as you can see, I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends. I've actually been playing that for about 2 and a bit years now. Really enjoying it, and can't believe I didn't play it like when it first came out. Weirdly enough, I digress a little bit. I actually had an offer when Raid first came out, and I was covering the Division and Destiny. I actually had emails from them saying, come and play our game, and we'll sponsor the channel and do this and do that. I was like, no, it's not. I never played mobile games. I tried things like Boom Beach and was never interested. Anyway, with being ill and a lot of things that have gone on, I kind of resorted quite heavily to playing mobile games while I was laid up doing bits. And I found Raid, and I got hooked on that, and it's been really cool. So I do plan on bringing some Raid content to the channel as well, videos, probably some live streams. There's a lot of new content come out in terms of like the City of Centranos, and being a newish player. I know I've been playing like 2 years. There's a hell of a lot of content that I'm kind of only just getting into, things like Hydra, and I still get stuck on a few stages of Doom Tower hard that I have to play through, so there's a lot to do, and I just actually think it'd be really cool and fun. But to be honest, the bottom line of it for me is just like having some fun again, enjoying the gaming side of it, which is why I'm probably going to be streaming more than videos, because I can actually talk to people. And the fact that like both kids are at school now, Laura's at work still. Obviously, I'm recovering from having quite serious surgery. It's going to take a long time to recover, and there's more to go after this as well when I do recover. I need something to do. The kids are at school, Laura's at work. Being able to stream, have people come and chat, just have people to talk to is going to do my mental health the world of good, I think. So it gives me something to do, rather than just sitting and staring at four walls. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Where do we go? So what's happened in the last few years? Well, obviously we finished the house. I actually made a little folder here because I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to bring this down here while Raid runs in the background. So let's start. Where do we start off with? The kids. The kids have grown up massively. Albie's going to be 8 in February. Alfie's 3. Bless him. Hell, the last video I uploaded, Laura was pregnant with Alfie. He's 3, he's waddling, he's at school. Albie is, well, Albie's Albie. he's up here on me now. Like I say, he'll be 8 in February. He's going really well, doing really well at school. Bless him. So yeah, the boys are growing up. Albie's okay. Alfie's got a few issues, shall we say. He's a COVID baby at the end of the day. We were pregnant with him before COVID, but he was born through COVID, so he's got like a weak immune system and things like that, because obviously through COVID he was born into a clean environment. We were in lockdown, which meant he didn't get to go to playgroup or anything like that, so his body didn't pick up on bugs or infections and have to fight them. So he actually has like a weak immune system, and a few other issues that have come around because of that we're in the process of sorting. But he's a happy child. He doesn't talk because of some of the other problems that he's got, but he's such a happy child you wouldn't tell, bless him. So that's the boys. They're growing up well. There he is. There's my little Alfie. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, I would say on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter anymore. I'll get to that later. We've been up to the Tottenham Stadium quite a lot last season as well. All of us as a family went up a few times, and me and Albie went up quite a lot with the Cornwall Spurs supporters group. So we got to go and watch. Got to go watch a lot of football last season. Got to watch obviously Harry Kane's last season in a Tottenham top. I'm hoping it will be the last one. There they are. Look, my two budding little gamers. Look, you can see Albie was playing Assassin's Creed in the background there, and Alfie had what did Alfie have on there? Zoo Up or something on his tablet. And then they're both sitting there playing together. This blooming box is the bane of my life, guys. I tell you, 2 kids, right? You've seen my games room, or a lot of you have seen my games room. I've got 2 PCs. We've got the Xbox Series X, the PS5, the Switch. We've got everything you can think of in terms of gaming. Alfie still plays with a bloody cardboard box. His most favourite toy is that cardboard box, and it has to go everywhere with him. He was using it as a puff that day when he nicked my gaming chair when he was putting his feet up to. They were playing the Switch together. I think no, the Xbox controller's on. They were playing the Xbox. Alfie takes my when Albie plays single player games, Alfie comes and sits in. He has my other controller. We just make it look like he's playing, and it just makes him really happy to join in. But no, seeing the controller on there, Albie must have been playing Xbox that day. But yeah, anyway, so the boys are happy. Oh look, there's another one. They were out on there. We were down the woods and they were both riding. Albie can ride his bike now completely by himself. Alfie, he's got his stabilisers and bits on, but he's enjoying it. So that's the boys. Those two. There's another one there from when we were down at bike night. Obviously living in Cornwall, lovely beaches, lovely weather when it wants to be lovely. So we were down. No, that was bike night down at Malzine, I believe. So yeah, the boys are growing up well. Laura is obviously fine. She's well as well. Having to do a lot of looking after me. Talking to me. I'm growing my hair. This started as a challenge. Right. You know me. I've always had, being a soldier, always had short back and sides. Since I was like Albie's age, I had short back and sides. And we were watching a TV series called Vikings. I'm sure a lot of you have watched it, but I hadn't. And I really got into watching it. And I said, I really loved Ragnar's hair. And Laura and my mum turned around to me and said, yeah, but you can't grow your hair. I've literally never been able to let my hair grow. On the sides, if it grows more than that, I want to shave it off. And on top, if it's more than that, no, I'd go mad. So they were adamant that I wouldn't let my hair grow. And then they said, I bet you won't do it. And that to me was like, nope, I'm doing it. I've got to prove you wrong. So I did it, and now I actually quite like it. So yeah, I'm going for the Earl Ragnar look when it grows. I'm trying to grow the beard as well, but as you can see, not really happening because I can't grow anything. Oh, that side, I can't really grow anything up the side. 35, can't grow anything, so I don't think the beard's going to go, but the hair will look pretty nice when it gets there eventually. So yeah, that was a little bit about me. I also went back to playing with some friends. As like I said, I'm ex-army, ex-infantry. I've got a couple of friends that play airsoft, and some of them are ex-powers. One's an ex-marine and actually runs his own airsoft site. So I started going down and playing with them a couple of years back, on and off, and it was really good fun. So we went back to playing airsoft. We went over to Drake's Islands here in Cornwall. It's actually an airsoft site run by Cornwall Elite Airsoft. No, can't remember the. No, Cornwall Elite Airsoft is something else. Commando Force Airsoft. Commando Airsoft. One of them. Basically, Brian, ex-regimental sergeant major of 4-2 Commando, I do believe. And yeah, he runs the airsoft site over there. So we were over onto Drake's Islands playing some airsoft with a load of friends, which was really good fun. So that's something I went back to doing. And then unfortunately, about 2 years ago, 2-3 years, in fact no, probably longer than that, but yeah, it was about 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, kind of just before COVID really. I started having problems with my knee. As you lot know, I've had a surgically repaired left knee from the army. I've got pins and everything holding my knee and bits together, and I was really struggling. It was really painful. I was struggling to weight there, and yeah, it really wasn't very nice. So went to the doctors, had some X-rays and bits like that, and they were looking at what was going on, and they couldn't work it out. They looked at my knee, everything was okay. Let me just get this running again. They were like, "Oh, your knee looks fine." If we look back to X-rays from a couple of years back, your knee doesn't look any worse, everything's fine. I was like, well, I'm telling you, something isn't right. I know my body, I know my pain threshold, something isn't right. I can't wet bail, I can't do this, I can't do that. but they were adamant that kind of everything was right, everything was fine. This went on for about a year, pushing back that things weren't fine, and eventually a nice doctor decided to send me for pretty much a lower half body scan, and that's when we found out that I actually had problems with my hips and my lower spine. Some of them are genetic from birth, that was never picked up on. Some of them are what's the word I'm looking for? A direct consequence of some of the things I did with the army, and putting strain on a genetic condition that I wasn't aware of. Basically, what that has meant is I've got a vascular necrosis. Hang on, I've actually got it on my phone because I have no idea what it means, and whenever I talk to like family and they go, "Oh well, how's it gone?" and I tell them, and I have to remind myself what it's called. It's called AVN, osteonecrosis of the hip, commonly known as avascular necrosis, and it is the death of the femoral heads as a result of vascular disruption, and it causes a lot of pain and multifactorial, and yeah, basically it causes me a lot of fucking pain, a lot of pain. It means my hip sockets aren't the way they are. I also have a tilted rotating pelvis and something else, but basically my hips are screwed, and it's why I was suffering a lot with my knee, because my knee was pinned and plated. My knee's trying to stay in one position, but my hips are trying to make everything twist, so it was causing me a lot of pain in my knee, even though it was my hips that caused it. Anyway, fast forwards past COVID, because the waiting list through COVID kind of delayed everything, and I ended up having my first hip replacement at 35. Well, I was 34 actually, because I had it done a few days before my birthday. So that was 2 weeks ago. So I'm kind of recovering that with a scar that, I'm not even joking, is about 12, 13 inches long around my hip and down onto my left bum, my left bum cheek. So that's recovering from that. That's going to take a while. Then unfortunately I need to have, when I am healed and better, I need to have my right side done as well. Because the only way to cure the AVN is to actually just cut the femoral head off, and cut the bone out of my leg, and obviously replace it with, I think it's titanium. They replace it. I know the hip and the sockets and everything, I'm pretty sure it's titanium. But yeah, so they'll replace the other side as well eventually. And then my knee's going to need rebuilding because of all the extra strain and stress that it's put on it. It has actually started to damage the repair work that the surgeons did all those years ago. Yeah, it's going to be a long process to get, healthy and back to where I was again. I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to run a mile and a half again, but if I can get back to being a good dad again and being able to play with the kids and go down the woods and run next to them when they're on their bike and things like that, then that to me is kind of the end goal. If I can do that, then I'll be really, really happy. Why did that just stop? Oh, because I was only doing 7 runs, wasn't it? Yeah, so like I say, there's been lots of things going on with my health. Let's go for 8 runs. But it is what it is at the end of the day. So that's me. I've not been well. I've been recovering. Laura and the boys have had to do a lot of looking after me and a lot of helping me get on with things, and obviously can't thank them enough for that. It's things that the boys especially shouldn't have to do. But Albies been very good at helping me adapt to life, and helping me put my socks on in the morning and helping me put my footwear on and all these kind of things. So yeah, that's life. Shit happens. What else do we do? So one thing, I was told that there was a very good chance, this was a couple of years back, that with how severe my condition was getting, that there was a chance that I might not walk and ride again as it got worse. So as I said, a lot of you know me, so I went back out and I bought another motorbike. Been on motorbikes all my life. The last couple of years I didn't. When we had Albie, I was still on a motorbike, and then obviously Laura had the accident and the car was written off, so I sold my bike to replace the car at the time and never got back on one. That was my GSXR, was the last one I had, so I never got back on one. So I bought this. This is an Aprilia. It's a Shiver 750 B-twin. Beautiful bike. Like I say, first time I've been back on a bike in a couple of years, and she was absolutely beautiful. And Albie was at the age where legally he could come out and ride with me. Law here in the UK states that so long as he is mature enough, so long as he can sit on the seat with his feet on the foot pegs properly, and he's mature enough, smart enough to understand what to do and all these other bits, and he's in all the right gear, he can be on the bike. So yeah, I mean, took him out riding. We had lots of really good father-son days out on the bike. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. We did bike shows and bike festivals, and it was absolutely fantastic. And of course, being down here in Cornwall, some lovely ride outs. I even got Laura on a bike. Now, some of you that might watch this, that have known us for long enough and kind of been around the channel from the beginning, will know that I've been trying to get Laura on the back of one of my motorbikes since we got together. It's like 12 years this year. Never happened. Finally got her on the back of the bike, and she loved it. And she was like, where has this been all my life? Why have I been arguing about it? Why have I not got on a bike? And she loved it. And she was out all the time with me. Albie was out all the time with me. And it was really, really good fun. I really enjoyed having that experience with Laura and with the boys. And then September this year, what are we on now? We're on the 30th of December today, 2023. So if you're watching this in 2024, September, just a couple of months ago, we were out for the day. And me and Albie were on the bike. Laura was in the car behind, and we'd been out for the day. Lovely day. And it was like the perfect day to be out on the bike. Lovely weather, nice and warm. So we'd been out to the Lost Garden of Helligan here in Cornwall. We'd been around the gardens, looking at the animals, looking at the flowers, had some lunch. Fantastic. Time to come home, so we came home. We came around the corner, me and Albie, obviously on the bike, and a car came off his drive, drove into the side of us and threw me and Albie down the road. That obviously wasn't very good. Thankfully, as a child, Albie bounced. He's a child. Children bounce. He had a couple of bruises, but he was relatively okay. A bit obviously quite shaken up, but he was okay. Me on the other hand, not so well. We had the Cornwall Air Ambulance come out to the scene, and I can't thank those guys enough. They are absolutely fantastic. We've supported the air ambulance for many years. I've actually got 2 friends that wouldn't be here today without the air ambulance. So we've supported them for quite a while. And this day showed me just why I support the air ambulance the way I do, and why they mean so much to me, because they were there like that. They were so quick. They were out because of the damage to my hips. The impact of the car on my left side had actually popped my hip and caught a load of nerves and things inside, and I was paralysed from the waist down, temporarily paralysed from the waist down. I couldn't move. In fact, I've actually got, I don't really know if I want to go through showing these, but let's have a little look, see if I can find them. So yeah, it wasn't the nicest of accidents. I've had worse. I tell you now, I've had worse when I was younger. Doesn't mean it's something that you want to experience again and again, though. That's for sure. It's definitely not something you want to experience again. Where are we? September 2023. There we go. So I'll pull these down. Why not? We'll pull these down here, shall we? Google pics. So yeah, in hospital, even through Kevlar jeans, we had quite severe gravel rash, burns. The bike was a complete write-off. I say Albie's gear miraculously didn't have any issues with it. My boot saved my foot because it absolutely destroyed my boot, ripped all the metal plates off of all of it, and crushed my foot inside his car. Modern car, plastic. My foot ended up basically taking the front of the bumper off his car and destroying that. The air ambulance pretty much cut me out of all of my gear. While Albie was fine, they had to cut me out of mine. So yeah, that obviously wasn't very nice. That was September. As you can see, the bike had seen better days. The handlebars were bent, the engine casing was cracked, the radiator and the frame was cracked. So yeah, it definitely seen better days. But there was an upside. After all of it, I didn't know whether I was going to ride again or not, actually, because it scared the hell out of me. Watching my son lying in the middle of the road and not being able to move to help him was not very nice. But there was an upside. I did decide to stay on a bike. Albie still loves motorbikes. Laura will never get back on one. She's scared petrified of them again, but that's understandable. Albie still loves motorbikes. And we picked this up. This is the Kawasaki Z900. This is my new baby. Beautiful bike. Absolutely love it. Still riding. Obviously not riding now. Having just had my hip done. But hopefully within a month or two I should be able to get back out and ride again with the boys. And that's something I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, we've covered kind of the kids. They're growing up well. Airsoft, I can't wait to get back and play with my mates on weekends and have fun doing that. It is really good fun as well. I'm quite surprised actually at how many current and ex-serving forces play airsoft. I've met so many ex-military and current serving military at different airsoft sites as I've gone around with my friends, and it's fantastic, absolutely brilliant. I've met so many amazing people. I've even met a couple of people that I served with that have moved down this way and play airsoft with, which again is really, really cool. So yeah, that's kind of been life. Let's throw the next ones of these in. It's been an interesting couple of years, as I say. What did we do? 8 runs, yeah. It's been an interesting couple of years. The house, obviously, we finished renovating the house, and that was good. We got all that done. That was a pain in the arse. That was living in that with the kids and trying to renovate and everything at the same time. I loved renovating the house, but I'd never want to do it again while living in it. That's for sure. I was just beyond a pain. But never mind. So what does that lead me to? That leads me to Albie, doesn't it? Albie and YouTube. So Albie's obviously been really getting into his games, right? He's loving his games. He's loving Minecraft. And he's been watching an awful lot of a few Minecrafters. Loverfella. He absolutely loves Loverfella. Sorry, I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the camera. He's loving his Minecraft. He's loving Loverfella. He's loving Cookie as well. He really likes Cookie, and there's a couple of others as well that he enjoys watching. So he said to me, Daddy, he said, I want to do YouTube and I want to do streaming and I want to do all the things you used to do, but I want to do it better than you did, which made me laugh. He's definitely excited about it. He's definitely enthused about it, which I like. It's really helped with his self-confidence as well. So anyway, we've been playing Minecraft. We play on the Loverfella server, which has Skyblock, Survival, and all these other cool things. And we've been streaming it. Actually, we did our first live stream tonight, about an hour ago before I started this video, which has already gone on for 23 minutes because I waffle far too much. But never mind. No one's going to watch it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I made this channel for Albie. And it's going to be all our Minecraft stuff. As father and son, as you know, we've got the two computers next to each other. So we're going to be streaming. In fact, this is the one we did tonight. This is his... we come through here. You can see we're on the Loverfella server playing Minecraft. I do need to sort the green screen out when he's on the screen though, because unfortunately he's a bit lower than me, which changes the lighting, and it means the screen doesn't work as it should do, so I do need to sort that out. But anyway, yeah, we're playing Minecraft. He absolutely loves it, and I'm really surprised at how well he has taken to it. The laughing and the joking with people in chat, making a fool of me. Being able to have a laugh and a joke at my expense is funny as well, bless him. It's actually been really, really good fun. And I've really enjoyed playing Minecraft, which is really, really weird because that is not something that I ever thought I would say I'd enjoy. I'm 35 years old and I'm enjoying playing Minecraft. And I never thought I'd say that. Never in a million years. I'm actually going to show you quickly while we're still waiting, because there's things I want to talk about. This is the Loverfella server. This is where we've been playing Minecraft. And if I come in here, whoa, where am I? Yeah, there we go. So this is the house that me and Albie have built over the last couple of weeks. Got all our chests with all our loot in. We've got a nether portal. We've got a mine that goes all the way down there. Bedrooms. Yeah, we got loads of bits that we've been doing. We've got a massive, huge carrot farm that makes us loads of money. Albie decided he didn't want a bedroom in the main house. He wanted to build his own little house over there. So that's what Albie did. So yeah, we've got a carrot farm. We've got all these other bits going. We've got a tree farm back here so that we can get root. Anyway, bottom line is, really been enjoying it. Actually, I could do this and show you our no caps locks on. We also have a second home that we've been making over the last couple of nights, actually. And it's a never themed house. And this is in a cliffside. So, you know, nice and protected. Again, got to have a nether portal. We've got our bedroom. We've got our brewing station. And, oh, we can pick up our nether wart because that's ready. So, yeah, we've got a little carrot farm going on in this one. And we've got some cow and chickens in there for food. So we just made a second house, basically, just for kind of the fun of it. But yeah, we've been enjoying playing Minecraft together. You know, we've been watching all the videos of Loverfella and Cookie, and he was really enjoying it. And actually, I enjoyed watching their videos as well. They're really funny. They play, like Loverfella plays with his brothers, Isaac and Ben, and they're really funny to watch. You know, if you've got kids and they play Minecraft, let them watch Loverfella's videos and Cookies, because they're really funny, and it made me want to play Minecraft with him. I'm not going to lie. I was like, yeah, okay, let's go play it. So we installed it on the PCs, and we started playing. And then he said he wanted to make his own videos. Obviously, he knows I used to do YouTube and streaming, so he knows I've got all the kit for it. So we set it all back up again, and yeah, basically we made our own. We made a YouTube channel for him, which is this one. It's Albie TT does Minecraft. So, you know, if you're watching this and you do make it this far through and you want to come and kind of see some of the things we're doing, go and watch Albie play Minecraft. If you've got kids that play Minecraft, send them on over there. I know he would absolutely love it because he enjoyed having all the people in chat tonight. Back to me, what does that mean? Like I say, I'm going to be coming back and doing bits and pieces on my channel. Like I say, it's been like 4 years, and the last video was when we did a Destiny 2 stream when we took Laura through Leviathan. But yeah, I mean, at this point, as you can see, I mean, my channel had already pretty much died because I kept taking so much time off with different things. You know, we'd gone from kind of Anthem and Division where we had, you know, we started getting some kind of really good traction on things, and then it died, and then it picked up, and then it died, and then it picked up, and it died. And YouTube's always been one of them really weird platforms, really, with algorithms, isn't it? You know, it's same with the Division, isn't it? You know, and go back to how things work. You know, I mean, look at this: 117,000 views on one video. Then the next video got 72, then 6.7, and then I drop down, go back to covering the Division, and it gets nothing. So yeah, you know, things were up and down, and then obviously I had to take time off to finish the house. And then that was up here actually. That was this channel update here. I know that because I've gone back through and watched them actually. But this is where I took time off. We did this one, went out to E3. While I was at E3, Laura's dad had started finishing off the wiring, and then I took a long break here while we finished plastering, painting, and finishing off the house, which I had to do as a priority. You know, the kids needed the house sorted. And then from there, it was just a steady decline of bits and pieces. You know, it started to pick up with Anthem, but then obviously Anthem died completely. You know, they shut it down, it was done. Tried doing some Apex bits, that didn't work. No matter what I went to jump onto and go around after that, I went back to Destiny. You know, I thought, yeah, I'll start covering Destiny again. No matter what I tried to do after that long break, nothing ever worked. And that's when I just decided, you know what, done with it. Can't be bothered to keep putting all this time and effort into something that is getting me nowhere. So I gave up, you know, and I put my boys and my wife first, which, you know, is exactly what you do as a parent, isn't it? You know, I put them first, and you know, everything else is what it is over the last couple of years. But anyway, back to, I am, you know, wanting to play games again, and I'm playing Minecraft with Albie, and I'm going to be covering things, so I figure if I'm going to be doing bits with him, I might as well do some bits for my channel as well. More, like I said, I couldn't care less if no one watches this, to be honest, which is probably why I'm still waffling 30 minutes later. It gives me something to do, you know. It gives me a way to get stuff off my chest, have a bit of fun, you know. I quite enjoy waffling to myself, even if no one's going to be in stream watching. I don't care, because it gives me something to do. I get to have fun. I'll upload some videos of me and Albie playing Minecraft. He has fun doing his bits and pieces, and if I can do it along the way with him, next to him, why not? So yeah, anyway, I've waffled on plenty long enough. That's what's happened over these last couple of years. It's been up and down and everywhere in between, as I know it has been for a lot of people as well. You know, COVID hit everyone hard in many different ways. We all live with it. We all deal with everything, don't we? We all get on with it. So yeah, look, you can expect videos coming back to the channel on Raid, on Minecraft, and probably whatever else I'm playing. Although at the moment, outside of Raid, Minecraft, Starfield on the Xbox, what else? Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Been playing a lot of that recently with some friends. That's pretty much it, to be honest. So there'll probably be videos up on them, but I think, to be honest, I'm going to be concentrating far more on doing live streams than I am videos. More so because the problem with videos is a 10-minute video could be like 12 hours worth of recording and scripting and editing, and with streaming I just get to hit play. I go live and I actually get to play the game that I'm playing. You know, I think that was the one thing that got me to the point where I was done with YouTube, was putting all that time and effort into making videos for it to keep going downhill, and that's why I knocked it on the head in the end. Where with streaming, you know, if I'm playing a game, I can go live, I can talk to people if they're in chat, if they're not in chat, it doesn't matter. And it's a lot easier for me to do, and I have more fun doing it, and ultimately that's the idea of good content, isn't it? You know, if content creators making content but they're not enjoying it, you lot can see that and you know it, and then you're not going to watch. Where if we're doing things and we are enjoying it, that comes across in our content. Like, you'll see, if any of you go back and watch how we streamed from tonight, you'll see, you know, we were laughing, we were joking, we were having fun, it was good fun, time flew, Laura had to come and tell us it was his bedtime and we needed to get off. And that's what I want to do. I just want to have fun and enjoy it. But yeah, I've waffled long enough. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're watching this now, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a good Christmas. Happy New Year for tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, 31st tomorrow. Happy New Year for tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see some of you in the new year in stream. Yeah, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.